Hi, I'm Kelsey and welcome to Kairos Cottage Garden. This is our July 2020 garden tour, so we're going to take a look inside. So our tomatoes are really taking off. We have quite a variety here. Our chrysanthemum, our edible chrysanthemum has come back. I cut it back earlier in the season and they're starting to pop up again, and I'll be harvesting those. We've already harvested our carrots, but we have a few remaining. These are ones that had started to go to seed and flower. We left them in the ground so that we could save the seeds from these carrots. Our peppers are really flushing out. We have quite a variety of basil over here. And then our cattle panels are looking really great. I hope they continue to cover, but on our right we have some beans and squash. And then over here on the left we have varieties of cucumbers, different pickling, slicing, and shapes of cucumbers, such as like dragon's egg, some national pickling cucumbers, just to name a few. Down here we have our beet patch, which I'm about to harvest, and they're looking really nice, you can see. And we have some parsnips on the end as well. Our trees are looking good. They don't have fruit this season, but they're looking healthy. We have all of our pumpkins. You can see there's one starting to grow down here. Here in Fig Alley, our trellises are growing quite nicely. We have watermelon, this is Jade Star, and we have it wrapped in a old pantyhose so that it'll help cradle the fruit once it starts to get a little bigger and heavier, so that it'll stay safe and attached to the vine until it's grown to its full size. And then we have Moon and Stars watermelon. You can tell because of the speckly leaf, and the fruit itself will be speckled as well. We have some cantaloupe, Hale's Best. That is just starting to expand. We planted some more snap peas here because you can never have too many, and the other ones died off. We have eggplant, two little eggplants down here, which are growing nicely. Our corn is looking good. They're starting to form our cobs. You can see the silks here, and a way to help it pollinate is by taking this top part of the plant, that's where the pollen is, and tickling the silks. Blueberries are about done for the season, but they are putting out new growth, so they'll just continue to establish themselves in the space, and we'll have even more blueberries next season. Our potatoes are sprawling. They are kind of wild, but the grow bags are doing well. I could even add more dirt to the top, and then from the stem itself, more roots would form, and then we'd have more potatoes. So that's an option. I'm really happy with this cattle panel here. This is our red Malabar spinach, and it's finally taken off. It took quite a while to establish because it is a perennial, but now we have these nice thick leaves that we can use as like a spinach substitute. It's just a thicker spinach, so it's hardier. Our tomatoes are looking great. This is our lemon boy. I'll be picking this. And this was from a seed that we saved a few seasons ago and planted. So happy to see that that grew and formed into a nice tomato. We have more tomatoes over here. Our sunchokes are really quite large. Those are like another starchy vegetable that you can use in place of potato, and they're lower in glucose. Our Apothecary Garden is looking nice, and I'll be harvesting from here and drying more clary sage and wormwood, and some more nasturtium and lemon balm. And here is a quick update on our sunflower garden. Here it is. That's it. Our fork hack has proven not at all successful in deterring squirrels and other wildlife, so I would not recommend it. But we do have a few little sunflowers here, thankfully. But one day we will have successful sunflowers. One day. I was walking around the garden and I found this surprise, a random sunflower in the middle of our lettuce bed. Very peculiar, but I'm very grateful. We are so enjoying our summer garden, and we're learning a lot about what the plants need, the proper placement for the different species. One example would be the tomatoes. I had them in full sun and they did not do well, and then I moved them under the canopy of the trees where they still are in sun, but they have some protection, and they are thriving, doing so much better. So that is invaluable information for us, and also just learning varieties that we like, what we like to eat and want to plant again, and things that we might just eliminate in years to come. And we'll be saving the seeds from the things we like, and also procuring new seeds and different varieties for next year's garden, and also our fall garden that we'll be planting very soon. We thank you so much for joining us today on our garden tour, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.